All right, let's see. Let's see the last and the final big elephant in the goddamn room. The
Save the
fucking
best for last, you know.
the fucking Lakers, dude. The LA, the Los Angeles
So,
motherfucking Lakers, dude.
after like the Russell Westbrook trade, everyone was super skeptical, right? Because they were looking at the starting five, and then LeBron's the best shooter, right? Like you got Russell
We
Westbrook
talked about this. We talked about
can't shoot, and then their shooting guard would have been
Wesley
K.
Matthews.
With California Tucker,
Yeah,
28%. LeBron, who needs shooters around him, and then you have Anthony Davis, who just shot 28% last year, and
yeah,
then Marc Gasol, who's too old to run up the floor.
yeah.
So, you know, people were really skeptical, like what type of shooters, we can grab from the market. Like everyone was really scared, worried about the shooting, you
Yeah.
know. But LeGM money laundering again. We love to see it. I don't know
Like, yo,
how.
house party at the crib.
I had,
Boys.
bro, I have no idea how we got all these motherfuckers on the team,
I,
bro. I have
dude,
no
I'm
idea.
like, dude, there's some shit going on, bro. Adam Silver do something, man. What the fuck, dude?
At this point, I feel like LeBron's like, "Hey, Melo, take the minimum, and I'm gonna slide you like 10 mil later, bro."
Yeah, bro. Don't worry about once we win this chip, I'm gonna send you 10 mil your way. Don't worry about it, all right?
Bro. So let's talk about it. They started free agency kicked off. I was at work, but I was definitely saying have my phone on the side, and they signed Trevor Ariza. That was the first signing. I like the pickup. So Trevor Ariza actually did really good for the Heat. He was a pretty solid role player, and he was actually starting for the Heat at one point because great. He's a pretty good 3-and-D guy. So I like this pickup because the Lakers, they just needed more 3-point shooting and keep up their defense, right? So Trevor Ariza fits that. I'm just concerned about like his age because all these motherfuckers they can all regress and turn into shit next year. So
we'll see. I don't know. Well, you're LeBron right next to you. I don't think. I don't know.
So we will talk about after Trevor Ariza, we got news that we got I think was it Dwight next?
Yeah,
or no,
Wayne Ellington, right?
So I remember, Wayne Ellington first. I really like the Wayne Ellington pickup. I feel like it's a very underrated pickup. Wayne Ellington, I believe last year he shot like 40% from three, and we need 3-point shooting, so that's perfect. Wayne Ellington, Trevor Ariza, both former Lakers, returned to their team, and then all of a sudden Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Dwight Howard
comes again. Second return, third time as a Laker. So at this point, I thought they were gonna hit up Shaq from TNT and hey, you want to get?
Oh my God! I saw
the Laker players, bro.
I saw the fucking rumor or the news. It was like after Carmelo was signed, right? Dwayne Wade was like, I might come out of retirement.
Oh, I saw that.
I was like, yo, fuck, stop the cap, bro. Stop it, dude. What the fuck is going on, bro? You might as well call Ray Allen and Chris Bosh too, dude. Yo, you guys want another ring for your championship? Like, what the fuck? All you guys have to do is sit there and clap your hands, bro. God damn, bro. The question for me on the Lakers, like obviously the Lakers are getting, I'm gonna say getting because we don't know, they're gonna sign more players. They're pretty stacked right now, right? Do you think Frank Vogel is still the coach to go to?
Or yes. I see people criticizing Frank. One of our friends went crazy in the group chat today. We'll talk about that a little bit later, but let's just cover the free agency. But yes, I still want Frank Vogel. I still want Frank Vogel as the coach. I'll explain why later, but okay. So after Dwight, we already talked about Carmelo. Big fan of the Carmelo pickup, mainly because I feel like Carmelo. We just need more spacing, and signing Carmelo allows us to play Anthony Davis at the 5 and Carmelo at the 4, which is very, very valuable because I'm not a fan of Davis playing the 4. I know that's his favorite position, but
we don't need him there. We don't want him there.
Dwight needs to come off the bench. Please start Carmelo so we have more shooting. Anthony Davis, you can play 4 only when you sub out Russell Westbrook. When Russell Westbrook gets a break, because Russell Westbrook needs that spacing. Like you've seen in Houston, like they literally traded Capella for Covington, right?
Yeah.
Capella's the better player than Covington, at least my opinion.
Yeah.
Clint Capella's better. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
I agree with that.
But Covington was the better fit because Russell needs that spacing. And you can't start the White and have AD down there and Russell trying to run in there too.
Yeah, there's no way, bro.
So with Carmelo, he can be on the corner and then you have more spacing. I'm a big fan of this Carmelo.
Dude, this Carmelo pickup was crazy. I was like, yo, this Carmelo pickup is fucking.
We kind of predicted this already. Like we kind of had an idea.
Yeah, we had an idea.
It was so relieving just to see it, on my feed.
Dude, imagine Carmelo wins a ring before Dame. Oh, I'm so sad, dude.
That's tough, bro. Hey, Dame, you could have been here with us, man.
Yo, Dame, dude, I swear to God.
Hey, Dame, bro, we would have got rid of Kuz. We would have threw in. We didn't need to sign Trevor Ariza and Wayne Ellington. Come on, man.
Dude, dude, imagine this instead of like, dude, we don't even need to trade fucking Russ. If we just got Dame, LeBron, and AD and just get a bunch of other people.
Dude, and you can have THT too, man.
Yeah, bro. Oh,
is Kuzma shorter not enough? You can have THT too, man.
Dude, I'm fucking fucking. I'm so sad, dude. But yeah, the Lakers now also signed Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn. I was like, yo, they're
big fan of those pickups.
Dude, when I saw those pickups, I was like, okay, this is kind of like overkill, right? Like, how many more players do you keep signing? You trying to rebuild the whole fucking roster? Like, there has to be some like illegal thing you're doing right now, bro. Like, how the fuck you pulling out this cap space coming from this money? Where are you getting our money from, dude?
I really like this pickup too, because again, these two are shooters, and another spark plug in case we see moments where AD is kind of not aggressive, LeBron can be passive. And then Russell's always aggressive, but there's times where he kind of just, it's not his day, right?
Yeah, it's not his day.
And then we have spark plugs to come off the bench. Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah.
Super surprised by these pickups because it's like young players.
Yeah, it's
like the veterans taking minimums.
Okay, it's okay, dude. They just brought them in so THC don't feel lonely in the locker room.
Dude, for real. Dude, I don't know how Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn, I don't know why they. Like, I'm glad, I appreciate it, as a Laker fan, I appreciate it. But why did you sign like such a small contract? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Easily could have got over 10 mil a year on another team, right?
Yeah. Dude, the thing is, what if they just like, yo, let's just get the chip thing out the way. Let's just get a ring early, and then we could just like fuck around and just get.
But that's risky though, because like if that happens, right? If you get a ring, right, as a young player, you're gonna be sought after, right? So you can get more money. But if you don't win the ring, or what if Malik Monk, what if he doesn't get a chance to perform? He just sits on the bench all day because this Laker team is so stacked.
That's true. No, but that's what I'm saying though, like. And
then their value is gonna tank on the market, right?
Yeah, I guess.
What if they get injured and then now no team really wants them and they didn't secure the bag early in their career.
That's true. I miss this shit.
Hey, but I'm glad we got it though. I'm glad.
Yeah. I just saw this right now. Report. Well, it's like 6 hours ago. But Caruso offered to return to Lakers for similar money as he'll get from Bulls.
Wait, the Lakers offered him similar money. He said nah.
No, he didn't say nah yet. He was offered it. He didn't confirm yet.
Then he said nah because fucking. He said nah then.
You guys love it. Here he goes.
Maybe it's because maybe Caruso just wants a bigger role because maybe he sees all these players signing, especially with Russell Westbrook at point guard.
Yeah,
he's not going to get that much minutes. So on the Chicago team, Caruso's probably like the 6th or 7th man, and they're projected to make the playoffs too. So that's probably what's appealing to Caruso.
Dude, yeah. So that's what happened. Yeah, he said the Lakers said no. The Caruso was like, yo, because the Bulls signed him to a 4-year.
Bro, Lakers are so dumb. We didn't take Caruso.
No, because then the Bulls signed him for 37, right? Caruso was like, I'm down to just stay for 30. But then the boss, the Jenny, whatever, fucking the girl, the
Jeannie Buss.
Yeah, Jeannie Buss was like, nah. She was like, nah. And I was like, all right then, dude. Fuck. So Caruso was willing to take a pay cut from what Bulls were offering him to still the Lakers, and Lakers still were like, nah, that's tough. Because literally said he quoted, he was like, I was willing to go back for 3 years for 30 mil. He gave him the option, and then like the Lakers looked at it and was like, ooh, that's kind of too much. And then they're just like, all right, nah. So I guess
I see why.
yeah.
I can see why. I'll explain. But I
Yeah.
just know, Jimmy's punching the air right now, bro. As soon as Caruso left, this guy texted me in all caps. This guy was like, I'm a Bulls fan. So, and after trading Kuz, he's really upset about Kuzma too. So, but I can see why the Lakers didn't bring back Caruso. I don't agree with it. I would have signed Caruso, but
I definitely would have signed Caruso.
so there's a salary cap, right?
Yeah, that's what they said too. That's what they said too.
But
Like,
you can't go over the salary cap if you're re-signing players, which they're re-signing Caruso.
yeah.
So they could easily go over the salary cap. They're already well over it, right?
Yeah.
The problem is there's another salary cap. It's the luxury, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the luxury liability, whatever. That's what I said.
It's 110 for the salary cap, and then the luxury is another mark. I forgot. Is it 170, 180?
I don't even know.
It's another mark. And basically, after you exceed the salary cap, if you go up to the luxury cap, then you can't sign anyone else for veteran minimums anymore. Because if you go above the salary cap, you can only sign people for their minimums. But once you hit that target, that luxury, whatever, that second salary cap, then you can no longer sign players for the minimum. So, I didn't take a look at the numbers yet, but I'm just assuming that the Lakers, they saw Caruso's offer, they looked at, their cap or whatever, and they said, if we sign Caruso, we can't bring Carmelo on the team. We can't get the white, Malik Monk and none. So that's why, they probably said no to Caruso.
Yeah, I assume that was the reason too. Dude, I just realized that Russ is now the most paid on the Lakers. His contract. Yeah. What the? All right, man. Bro, how is fucking Wesley Matthews getting paid more than Carmelo? You're telling me Wesley Matthews gonna do more than Carmelo?
His contract is up, right? I don't want to see his fucking nappy hair ass on the team anymore.
Yeah, Wesley Matthews is
up, right? He's out of here, right?
I don't know. Hopefully, dude.
You want to talk about Frank Vogel? You had a question about Frank Vogel earlier.
No. I was just seeing people saying like we should get a new coach for this new.
Absolutely not, man. Absolutely. So here's my take on Frank Vogel, right? First year on the Lakers, got him a championship. Now, people are criticizing Frank Vogel. One championship in 2 years is not bad.
That's 50%.
There's 30 coaches in the league. So if you're an average coach, you get one championship every 30 years, if you really think about it, right? Because if everyone has an equal chance, that's not true, obviously, because Lakers have LeBron and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, yo, but if you let's just put like Quinn Snyder on the Lakers. You telling me they're not gonna win a champ? They're not gonna win a chip?
Thing is, like, okay, if we do look for another coach, we're not getting fucking Quinn Snyder, bro. Mike D'Antoni. Do you want Mike D'Antoni?
No, fuck that dude.
But look,
Frank Doc Rivers, dude. Get Tyronn Lue back, dude. Get Doc Rivers.
No, fuck Tyronn Lue, please, no. Tyronn Lue did really good with the Clippers. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's why I said.
But
got further than the Lakers. Got further than the Lakers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Whatever, man.
Like, well, okay, but at the same time, we had Kuzma. It was a handicap for the Lakers. Dude. It's not fair. We had Kuzma.
No, but Frank Vogel, if you really think about it, Frank Vogel did his job perfectly. Because what is Frank Vogel supposed to do, right? Frank Vogel is coaching mainly for defense. The offense, we have LeBron. He's the engine of the offense. We don't need to coach LeBron. Like, the offense is LeBron driven, right? We don't need to coach the offense. Yeah. We have to coach the defense. The Lakers were the #1 defense last year. I believe, were we #1 or #2 the year before that?
I think we were #2.
Both years Frank Vogel coached, the Lakers were 1 or 2 last year in defense. So, we got to keep Frank Vogel because we need the defense. Because last year, yes, we got eliminated in the first round, but our offense, we weren't even top 20 in offense. our defense was number 2, and that's why we were even in the playoffs last year.
That's true.
And that's only because we didn't have Anthony Davis and LeBron. Like if if we didn't have that defense that we had, we would not have made the playoffs. So I feel like, especially now we have all these veterans, they know what to do on offense already. We have so many offensive weapons: Carmelo, Westbrook, LeBron.
That's
We just need to be good on defense,
Okay.
especially now that we're losing 2 really, like we lost KCP and Caruso.
Yeah.
So we need good defense, and Frank Vogel, I feel like he's still a good coach. I don't think he's at fault for the Lakers last year. It's just when you run Kuzma for 25 minutes a game, that's kind of what happens.
That's true. That's facts. That's facts. God damn. But okay, yeah, that seems to make sense. Keep Vogel on as the coach. Yeah, I just saw a lot of rumors saying like, oh, we should switch to the coach, dude. Frank
He's
Vogel.
no, bro. I want to keep Frank Vogel.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the perfect coach for us. We just need good defense, and our offense will be fine because we have LeBron.
Not bad. Okay, I think that's good for the Lakers. You want to talk about more of the free agents? What do you want to talk about the Lakers?
You want to talk about what else? Nah, fuck the Lakers. Yeah, let's just talk about the free agents that are still left.
All right, let's see the top one. Let's see the top 9.
So a lot of the free agents got snagged up already.
Yeah.
There's still some names that we're waiting for. Like a lot of the names already got. Let's see, which link is it?
Kawhi's the last link. Kawhi, Dennis Schroeder, Danny Green, Kelly Oubre.
Okay, so free agents that are still available. Kawhi is the biggest name. People are saying he's gonna go back to the Clippers. I wouldn't expect any different. If he didn't grow up, in California, then I would assume he would go somewhere else. But he's LA native, so I'm assuming he's going back to the Clippers. Number 2 free agent on this list we're seeing right here, Dennis Schroeder. As a Laker fan, I really hope we can sign and trade Schroeder for a shooter. Shooter for a shooter.
Dude, Schroeder is not getting, dude. He turned down the 80 mil, and now he's like, all right, bro.
Now he turned down over 20 mil a year. Beginning of the year, we kind of had this chat off camera, but we basically said like, how a lot of players, they turn down money, they bet on themselves, and then they have like a really good year to earn more money.
Yeah.
See Lonzo do that. Shout out Lonzo, just got 85 for 4, right?
Yes,
John Collins got a near max. We're seeing players do this and paying off for them, but then there's this other spectrum where Schroeder declined 20 mil a year, and now he's expecting $20 a year. So he's seeking over 100 mil. And there's a reason why we haven't heard any rumors about Schroeders, because no team's probably offering him close
to that. Like, if you're giving me an option between even Lonzo and Schroeder, I'm still taking Lonzo, man.
That's easy. And Lonzo's younger. Give me Lonzo, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm dude. Lonzo's 85.
That's why Lonzo's making over 20 million.
Yeah, exactly, bro. But Schroeder, you fucking do, bro.
I just hope we can sign Trey Schroeder. One thing I'm a little bit upset about is that, not upset. I'm not really upset about anything because, Laker fan. We got a pretty good offseason. But one thing to note about is that the Kings, they're not interested in shooters. So it's going to be, we're not getting Buddy Hield, basically. That's what that means.
Yeah, like we're not getting Buddy Hield, which is sad because we definitely want Buddy Hield.
Because, obviously, if we can sign and trade Schroeder plus something for Buddy Hield, that would be ideal, right? Like, as a Lakers fan, we would take that, right?
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take those.
Get rid of Schroeder. You could throw in something, whatever. You can get Devontae Cock. I don't know, whatever you want. And we get Buddy Hield. The only problem is the Kings don't want Buddy Hield. They already have De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese. They just drafted Davion Mitchell, who did really good in the summer league. And then now, they don't want Schroeder, basically.
Yeah, they don't want Schroeder. Schroeder just, I don't know. I feel like Schroeder just, he was just trying to take advantage of the fact that he knows that, we're going to lose him. We don't sign him. And then I feel like he realized like, oh shit, like he's got Russell Westbrook. I'm not getting paid
Kind
no.
of backfired on him. You know, he didn't perform and it just backfired on him.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what happens when
Well, what team do you think would go after Shooter? Because I remember I talked to you about this, and I kind of mentioned like, oh, Chicago might make a run for Shooter, but now they got Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, there's no
You
way.
see, Knicks they wanted a point guard, but now they went and got Kemba Walker.
Exactly.
So what? And we know Shooter. He openly said that he thinks he should be a starting point guard. So what team do you think
The thing is,
and put him at starting point guard?
yeah, like for me, like I don't know. I don't really see like if I was a GM, I wouldn't want to start Schroeder as my point guard just because like he makes a lot of mistakes and he's too ball dominant to a point where like if I put him on a team where like another player needs to like a small forward or shooting guard that can light it up, Schroeder is like less likely to give him the ball and just try to take the ball to hoop himself and just fumble it like he always did. Like I don't know. Every time I see him, it's like when LeBron and like AD was out, that's all he did. He took on the I need to score no matter what. Even though my team's wide open, I'm gonna still try to make this fucking reverse layup from like I was like,
exactly, bro.
that's why I was like, if I was a GM, I wouldn't really want Shooter on my team. And it was like just he just doesn't fit the play style of a good point guard that I would want to lead my team.
I feel like Shooter is a very good six man.
Yeah,
Like, to be a scoring six man, and you know, and when you have him at that position, you kind of want another player who's a good playmaker, and you want that player to make plays.
Yeah.
Shooter kind of reminds me of like a Colin Sexton play style.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah.
Just like a score first. I feel like what Shooter was doing, like I like how you pointed that out, right? I feel like I was watching a lot of Laker games, and I feel like what Shooter was doing was, and Shannon Sharp talked about this. Basically, a lot of people translate like they look at how many points you average, and that determines how much money you make, right?
Yeah.
And Shannon Sharp pointed out that's what Shooter was probably thinking because he was just trying to score. It doesn't matter someone's open, doesn't matter if it helps the team winning. He was just trying to put up points to get a bigger contract. And you know, teams, you know, it would work if you're on the Pistons, right? We saw Andre Drummond.
Yeah,
people thought Drummond was good for half his career, and he got to the Lakers. The spotlight's on him, and then he kind of got exposed, you know, for not playing winning basketball, and then we kind of see Schroeder fall similar to that category. I feel like Schroeder was really good on OKC when he wasn't the playmaker though. Again, Chris Paul was there to play make, so he just focused on scoring. So I feel like if he wants to be a starter, I don't see it happening. Or I don't see a winning team with Schroeder as a starter. And I don't know, what team do you see Schroeder going on?
Dude, I don't know, fucking Shanghai Sharks, dude. I just saw someone just posted it. Like Schroeder put a point guard for LA Lakers back on his IG profile. And everyone's roasting him right now.
Wait, did he really put it back right now?
Yeah, he put it back.
Put it back again?
Yeah. Dude, that's tough, dude. That's tough, man.
I mean, if we keep him, he better not say, I want to play shooting guard starter. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, he removed it again.
Yeah, bro, keep it removed, bro. We traded your ass.
Shooter, I don't know, man. Shooter was just not the piece we need. I feel like he was just not the piece we needed, and I just don't think like the Lakers should resign him.
I mean, if we resign him, I wouldn't be mad only if he takes a smaller role. If he's able to accept a role, kind of like how Dwight Howard changed his game when he was on the Lakers, because we know Dwight has skill, but Dwight shouldn't be a number 1 or number 2 scoring option anymore at this point of his career. I feel like Dennis Schroeder needs to understand that I'm not good enough to be a number 2, number 3 option. Let me understand my role is to score off the bench, right?
Yeah.
That should be his role. That's why he was in contention of winning 6th man of the year, because he took that role.
Yeah.
So he needs to play that role, and that's the only way I'll be happy.
The thing is, yeah, I feel like for him, he should just get off. He should just get off the bench, man. Like he should just come off the bench. Like I don't think it's like it's good for us to try to like it's not good for us to like want to fucking give Shooter a starting role because I don't think he deserves it because we see what happened last year. He just fucking dog shit.
His play style don't even match with LeBron really. It's like
Yeah.
two different players doing their own thing.
God damn, bro. That's just sad, bro. Like,
And then let's keep going down. Another interesting one. This, Lakers are rumored to get Danny Green. Danny Green can go to any team, but he was rumored back to the Lakers. As a Laker fan, I would want to see Danny Green back on this team, mainly because we need shooters. And, as much as we mean Danny Green for, fucking 2 years ago, but Danny Green's still a shooter. He's still a career close to 40% shooter.
He's good on defense as well too. So
and a good defender. So this is why I would love Danny Green back. Just hopefully he doesn't choke for us again in the fucking finals and the playoffs. But regardless,
and we still won though. We still won, so it doesn't matter. Like we still won.
Yeah, like regardless of how he choked, shooters just a lot of shooters they have shooting slumps. You gotta understand that. So oh shit, my bad. I got a text. Yeah. So I like Danny Green as a 3-and-D guy. Hopefully we can still afford him. If not, then we gotta send Wayne Ellington back to fucking wherever he came from.
I don't know, man.
Detroit, by the way, Detroit, real Pistons fan. I know that. Detroit.
Yeah. Okay. Danny Green's good. Let's see who else we got. Now we got Kelly Oubre. Okay, Kelly Oubre. I was surprised to see Kelly Oubre's name up here. I thought he was already like re-signed with the Lakers. I mean, as the fucking Warriors.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Warriors very briefly. Apparently, a lot of these players that the Lakers got, the Warriors were kind of going after them.
Yeah, but they don't want to join.
These veterans, they thought, and they're correct for thinking this, that the Lakers are a little bit further towards contention than the Warriors are, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
So Kelly Oubre is still a free agent. I don't know what the Warriors are gonna do. Should they bring Oubre back? They're kind of way over the salary cap too, so it's hard for them to sign people. So they could bring him back just as an energy guy off the bench. He can't start now, right? Because you have Clay back. Wiggins is the better player between Oubre and Wiggins, so but other than the Warriors, I wouldn't mind him on the Mavs. I feel like the Mavs they need more like I feel like the Mavs need more energy, man.
I feel like Kelly Oubre will actually
defense. And it's just like another, target for Oubre, Oubre, I mean, for another target for Luka because Oubre is not the best shooter, but he's pretty good off the ball, slashing.
Yeah.
So I think he could fit on the Mavs. And it's also like it's kind of hard to judge Oubre for his poor performance last year.
Yeah.
It's like really hard to fit in like the Warriors offense. But maybe he can go to the Mavs. That's my prediction. Hopefully he goes to the Mavs.
Hopefully he goes to hopefully the Nets sign him, bro.
The Nets literally can't afford him, bro. Unless he pulls a Kendrick Nunn of the league monk, but I don't know, bro. Oubre, I don't know, bro. He looks like a Hollywood type of.
You know what? All I want to say is I just want to thank Dennis Schroeder for making this all possible, man. Thank you for rejecting that deal so we can get all these good guys, man.
Dude, oh my God, if he took that, fuck. Dude, imagine he took, we would have been stuck with Dennis Schroeder for 4 more years.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God, thank God, Schroeder.
Yeah, thank you, Schroeder, for not taking that deal, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. And now we got Cameron, we got Russ. And as soon as Russ came, everyone was like, yo, LeBron. Remember that one time, 2 years ago at your house, we barbecued, we talked about joining teams? Yo, where's J.R. Smith, bro? I thought J.R. Smith would be back on the Lakers squad.
Yeah.
God damn, bro. Oh yeah, the Team USA just started, but yeah, I think that's good for all the free agency that we really matter.
There's a couple more, Reggie Jackson.
Oh yeah, Reggie Jackson,
It's pretty important in my opinion.
Yeah,
Reggie
I
Jackson.
feel like Reggie Jackson's another like Lonzo Ball, just a lot older.
Okay, that's a really bad. That's a
I
bad.
mean, I feel like he stepped up as actual a good
They
player.
have two very different play styles. Like Reggie Jackson's more of a score first, and Lonzo is a pass first.
I mean,
Both good shooters. That's
yeah,
like
both good shooters, both good playmakers, and both have a very good defensive IQ. I feel like
I'm gonna say Reggie Jackson's a good playmaker. Is
yeah.
he? I don't think so.
You don't think
More
he's a
like
good
a
playmaker?
score first.
I mean, I guess it is the hindsight bias. And like I saw how he played in like the bubble, or not the bubble, the fucking playoffs this year. He did really well, like especially like setting his teammates up, especially when Kawhi was out. I feel like he is a scorer first, but I feel like he was able to like be able to move the ball around really nicely as well, in my opinion. Let me see.
Yeah, he's been averaging 3 assists the past 2 years.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, he's still really good though. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like on most teams he could be a six man, and then on some teams he could be a starting point guard.
Yeah.
So the Clippers, they kind of need him back, especially with Kawhi missing like a big portion of the first, a portion of the season next year. So they
Yeah.
kind of need Reggie Jackson to keep them afloat, give Paul George some help.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hope. I mean, not hopefully. I'm a Laker fan. Fuck the Clippers, right?
Yeah. Fuck the Clippers.
But for Clipper fans, they're hoping to get Reggie Jackson back on a friendly contract. But yeah, I can see a lot of teams trying to pursue Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
That's probably why nothing's come out yet. He's probably weighing his options.
Yeah. Let me see. Next team. Yes, Kawhi's still injured, so we'll see if he comes back. It's torn ACL, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so. And another free agent, I feel like has a lot of potential is Lauri Markkinen.
Yeah.
We know he's capable of being close to a 20-point scorer, about 18. He has stretched the floor for most teams. I really thought he was going to be a Pelican. I thought the Lonzo signing trade, I thought they would have at least got Lauri Markkinen back.
Oh yeah.
But they just got Garrett Temple and Satoransky, so I don't know what the fuck. But I feel like Lauri Markkinen can fit on the Pelicans, because the Pelicans, they need shooting around Zion, and Lauri Markkinen. I mean, they have Valanciunas now, but Lauri Markkinen, he's basically kind of like I will say like a poor man's Porzingis.
Okay.
He's just a shooting center. He's a shooting center. I feel like a lot of teams can benefit from that. So, it'll be interesting to see where he goes.
I see here that the Pelicans are also interested in Reggie Jackson to potentially put him on the roster. Potentially.
Well, yeah, they kind of need a point guard now, right? Who's their point guard right now? Bledsoe or Nickeil Alexander Walker?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, I guess they should be interested in him.
And then
I mean, you could have just kept Lonzo, but
Now Lonzo's like, get me the fuck out of here, bro. I'm trying to win a chip before LaMelo, dude.
I ain't mad at it. I'm a Bulls fan. You know what I'm saying?
Your Lonzo should have just came to the Lakers, get a chip, man. Fuck, dude.
Nah, I don't blame him, bro, because Lakers did him so dirty, man.
Yeah.
Kuzma.
Dude, this guy was like, you guys really picked Kuzma to stay over me? Fuck you guys, man. I'm gonna join the fucking Bulls and beat you. Kuzma was trying to beg to stay guaranteed. Kuzma was like, yo, bro, come on, let me stay one more year and get another chip, man. LeBron, I'll sign a minimum. God damn, bro.
Yeah, and a couple more free agents we're not really gonna go over. Josh Hart is still there. He's a good 3-and-D rebounder, so we'll see where he goes. Lou Williams, not little off of his prime.
Yeah, I feel like
he's off the bench.
Yeah.
And then Iguodala, who's fucking older than my dad, but it's okay. Why is he still in the league? He's 30. He's turning 38 in January.
Yeah, I mean, he's 38, bro. If I have 38, just make him run
I'm
around.
sure LeBron is not gonna work, man.
Yeah, bro, that's all I'm gonna say, man.
And even LeBron, he's showing his age right now.
Yeah, you can tell, dude. LeBron getting old, man. But shit, dude. All right, yeah. I think we're good then, yeah.
I think that's it for the free agency.
Agency podcast.
Yep.
Any last things you want to add?
Next time we talk, we're gonna cover, the free agency that were just available.
Yeah, I want to see what else happens. I feel like this is like one of the big things already happened. I don't think anything else can be more crazy. Unless Dame goes to join the team somewhere, then I would be like, all right, this is gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, man, Dame, join someone, dude. Join up with Kawhi or something, bro. Fuck, do something. Just don't go to the Lakers or the Nets, man. I swear to God, man. If they someone pull some money out their ass and say, yo, Dame, want to come to the Nets or the Lakers? We'll trade you. We'll trade you fucking Wesley Matthews.
So as a Laker fan, I kind of don't want Dame, just because I kind of want to see a balanced league, bro.
Yeah, dude. I feel like you get Dame at that point, it's just like, all right, there's no like watching it.
It's not fun to watch. I mean, it's fun as a Laker fan, but at the same time, I'm an NBA fan, right? Like, I kind of just want to see competition.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
Yeah, like
I KD to the Warriors is like, come on, man.
Yeah, when KD went to the Warriors, I don't even think I watched the Warrior game at all until the finals. I just said like there was really no point of us watching that game anymore. Like you have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and then you have fucking KD as well. Like, what's the point of watching it anymore? Like, dude, it's not even fair. It was actually not even fair. But all right, let's wrap it up. Team USA is playing right now. We want to catch that game.
I'm rushing home right now. Hopefully, we can talk about their victory next podcast. Hopefully, yes.
What's
the score right now, man?
It's like 8. It's like 8-6. It's like 8-11 or something. I just saw it right now.
Team USA. Australia's pretty good. They beat us in the exhibition, so hopefully, Lakers can win, and then hopefully at 4 a.m. I'm not gonna be there to watch it. I'll be asleep, but hopefully Luka beats France. France is really good, by the way. I don't know if like people are aware of international basketball, but France is like, 2019 FIBA, because 2020 was canceled. 2019, the last year, France won gold. When the Lakers, had Kyle Kuzma. So
yeah,
I mean when USA had Kyle Kuzma.
All right, yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's head home. Let's watch this game and see what happens, man.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. All right, take care, man. You have a good night. Peace out.
Yep. Peace.